to stop chasing and you're going to start attracting. It means divine masculines are not your source. As long as you make humans your source, it creates scarcity. No one can pay you what you're worth. You have to learn how to work in harmony with the divine flow of life and see how God, which is you, unifying with the universe, pays you. We are one with everything in this universe, with everybody in this world, even the people who don't like you or you don't like them. I'm Angela Yee. Thank you so much for tuning in to my channel. 4 ways to make God pay you. Have you ever wondered what it means to be on God's payroll? Have you ever heard anyone say, I'm on God's payroll and God pays me? Well, the phrase God payroll symbolizes aligning with divine principles. I know you probably was expecting something much deeper than that, but in the simplest form, it simply means just being in line with divine principles and in line with the universal laws, also purpose and abundance. It suggests that when you serve a higher purpose and act in alignment with spiritual laws, blessings, abundance, riches, and rewards flow naturally into your life like water flows up a stream, like being employed by the divine. Imagine being a part of a divine system where your purpose, faith, and service to others align to unlock blessings in your life financially, emotionally, and spiritually. Well, today, we're going to take a look into what it takes to make God pay you while living in alignment with spiritual principles and aligning with universal laws is the key to abundance. So today, we're going to begin by reaffirming that you're going to stop chasing and you're going to start attracting. So you have to learn how to work in harmony with the divine flow of life and see how God, which is you, unifying with the universe, pays you, not just financially, but with peace, with purpose, and fulfillment. Humans, hue meaning light, man symbolizes more than the physical form of a male human. It embodies divine principles, archetype energies, and universal truth. So let's dig a little bit deeper into that. So man represents the divine masculine, one half of the cosmic duality that balanced creation, the other being the divine feminine. The divine masculine embodies traits such as action and structure. Action meaning the energy to create, build, and manifest. Structure meaning establishing order, discipline, and frameworks. It also means protection and logic and reason. Protection meaning safeguarding life and maintaining harmony. Logic and reasoning mean the analytical aspect of consciousness. So let's get back to humans, which means divine masculines are not your source. As long as you make humans your source, it creates scarcity. So I know we hear a lot of women saying they want a man to provide for them. I'm not knocking what you are saying, but when you are looking for a man to be your source, it creates scarcity. It creates lack and a codependency on someone else's existence other than your own ability to use your creative force and work with the universal energy to manifest. No one can pay you what you're worth. Let's affirm that together. All right. Remember, when I say affirm, affirmations are coming from portals, your own vortex deep within you. So let's affirm this. No one can pay me what I'm worth. Let's say that again. No one, absolutely no one, can pay me what I'm worth because my worth is infinite. I honor my divine essence and embrace abundance in all forms. So when you understand this truth, you shift from chasing external rewards to creating a life that means something, a life of purpose and boundless prosperity and endless abundance. You set the price for yourself. Even that price is just a price and not what you are worth. The value isn't in the price. The value is in you. Everything that exists holds value because it is an expression of source or divine consciousness, whether a thought, object, or being. Its value lies in its connection to universal energy. Each person or creation is a unique vibration in the cosmos, contributing to the whole in a way that no one else can. This inherited uniqueness makes everything in this universe valuable. Value is an exchange of energy. So when you give, when you create, or you share something of value, you contribute to the energetic flow of the entire universe. Thus, you are paying yourself whenever you set your price. Well, no matter what the price is, that is what you are paying yourself. Okay? So, how to make God pay you? We're going to talk about getting on God's payroll and how to make God pay you. So, let's start by understanding what God's payroll. What is God's payroll? God's payroll is not about a literal wage or paychecks. It's a metaphor for receiving divine abundance, divine blessings, or financial harvest or financial increase in every area of your life, your finances, your relationships, your health, and inner peace. It's about living in alignment with your highest vibration and tapping into the unlimited provision of the Creator. Here's the key. I want you to remember this. When you serve a higher vibration and act in alignment with spiritual principles and universal laws, you place yourself on this payroll. It's not a transactional relationship. It's about service and being in the flow of divine abundance. It's about oneness. We are one with everything in this universe, with everybody in this world, even the people who don't like you or you don't like them. I'm going to repeat that again. It's about oneness. We are one with everything in this universe, with everybody in this world, even the people who don't like you or you don't like them. You are one with them. Until you understand the oneness, you will be trapped into an illusion. So let's get into the 4 parts about how to get on God's payroll and how to get God to pay you. The first step is to being on God's payroll is aligning with yourself or aligning with your purpose. Your purpose and yourself go hand in hand. The purpose is the original intent of a thing. It's the original reason why you are here. And you're going to have to discover why you are here. What is the purpose for you being here? So as we're going along, going through the 4 different things, do not think of me as a backseat driver. Rather, you are at the wheel. And I'm just merely calling your attention to a trustworthy roadmap whereon the main highway is marked beyond question. On your journey to riches and peace of mind, the road grows smoother and straighter as you travel. Never believe you don't have what it takes. Okay? Never believe you don't have what it takes. In your home right now, how you're watching me, you probably are sitting upon the light. The light is probably shining upon you. You know that Thomas A. Edison gives the first practical electrical light to work. But did you know that Thomas Edison was thrown out of school in his early grades after his teacher decided he had an idle mind and could not take schooling? This then was the impact of another person's opinion upon Thomas Edison to let him know with a voice of authority that he didn't have what it takes to absorb even a primary education. Where would he be if he had allowed that directive to take charge of his thinking? Fortunately for him, and fortunately for the world, for all of us, Edison decided to live his own life. You're going to have to make a decision to live your own life. In a previous video, I talked about that. It's time for you to start living, not just merely existing, but living. Live through your adversity. Edison did. He lived through his adversity, and he discovered something he might never have learned through formal schooling. He learned first that he had a mind he could control. When you don't control your mind, someone else is controlling it. And he also discovered that he can direct his mind towards any desire that he wanted to. Then he learned he could use the technical training of other men and successfully direct scientific research, even though he himself never had been schooled in any of the sciences. When he took full possession of that idle mind, whatever they're telling you that you are, take full possession of that, no matter what that is. Take full possession. So when he took full possession of his idle mind, it produced great discovery after another. This leads me to a question. What unique gift or talents do you have? How can you use these gifts to serve others and make the world a better place? There's a Bible verse in Matthew 6:33 that says, "Seek ye first the kingdom of God, and all these things shall be added unto you." So when your actions are rooted in purpose and service, you are aligning yourself with divine provision. Think of it like this. God's payroll is reserved for those who are doing the work of the divine. It's not about being perfect, but living in alignment with what you know you want to do to impact the world God, source creator, has placed in your heart. Number 2 is circulate. In my opinion, circulation is a principle. You heard me talk about this in a previous video, that we're not spending money, but we're circulating money. And every time we circulate money, it comes back to us in abundance. So the second principle is circulate. Source's economy does not work like the world's economy. In the spirit realm or the causal realm, the more you give or the more you circulate, whether it's your time, your talent, your money, be it to pay a bill, or you're just giving money to someone or a family member or a stranger, the more you receive. But here's the secret. Because a lot of times when you don't see the manifestations right away, you tend to get discouraged. You tend to start worrying. But the secret is you don't give up. You continue to circulate. This is the principle. You have to continue to circulate your money and know that you're doing the circulation based off of love and out of love, because love is one of the highest vibrational frequencies that we can vibrate on. And when you give from a place of love, it has no other choice but to come back to you in abundance. There's a scripture in Proverbs 11:25 that says, "A generous person will prosper. Whoever refreshes another will be refreshed." So whenever you give to someone else, or whenever you circulate your money to pay a bill, or when you circulate your money to a stranger, you activate a divine law of reciprocity. The source of all creation sees you giving. It sees your effort. It sees you circulating, and will bless you with abundance in ways you couldn't even imagine. Sometimes we expect the money to come back the way in which we gave it, or we expect things to circulate back the way in which we have given it. But when you release and you stay in alignment, you don't have to try to figure out the outcome, how it's going to happen. You just know that when you are giving to others, to the lives of others, to support someone else, and you remember that when you're circulating the money, you just know automatically that it's going to come back to you in abundance. The thing you need to remember here is abundance is an inner state, as well as scarcity is an inner state. All of these things are inner state. Everything that you're looking and desiring for to happen to you, it's going to happen based off your inner economy first and foremost. And so this leads me to number 3, not to worry. Not to worry. You worry too much and cause yourself, CELF, the cells in your body, to stress. And every time you worry about anything, the body releases hormones like adrenaline and cortisol to respond to the stress. These hormones causes the heart to beat much faster and increasing the blood pressure and making the brain more alert. Right now, you don't need to use your brain. It is your mind instead. The brain and the mind are two different dynamics. Your brain sits inside of the skull, And your mind is the energy center at the top of your head. It is your highest state of consciousness. And this is what you use to create the mental images with intentions to manifest. You worry about the manifestations. You worry about when it's going to happen. And when you take your mind off of seeing it, then it will happen. When you release the idea of how it should happen, then it should happen for you. So the most important thing you need to do here, number 3, is not to worry. Worrying is a misuse of your mental estate or your mental real estate. Worrying is putting your or positioning your mind in a place of scarcity. You have to know that the universe's timing is absolutely perfect. Sometimes you may feel like things are not working because you're not seeing the results as quickly as you expected. That's where you have to then go within and stop allowing the external to be your dictator. It's counseling you that it's not going to happen for you. Nothing is as it appears to be, and you're going to have to change your perspective. Stop looking at your life upside down and turn right side up. Your position here is to align and to rest and trust, knowing that the source, the creator, the universe, infinite intelligence of this entire world has your back. Okay? Lastly, number 4, I'm going to give you 3 practical steps that you can take to align yourself with God's payroll. Number 1, daily meditation, and also daily willing or demanding or commanding what you want to be in existence. Start your day by connecting, by engaging with the universe, with source, with creators. Ask for guidance and clarity in fulfilling your purpose. Number 2, acts of service. Find ways to serve others daily, whether through volunteering. I know a lot of us don't like to volunteer anymore. Supporting a friend, or simply just sharing acts of kindness. Number 3, gratitude. Thank the source of all things for what you already have. Gratitude is a magnet for blessings. Remember, the more you align your actions with faith, purpose, and service, the more you'll see the universe, source, creator, God working in your life. And finally, being on God's payroll isn't about striving, hustling. I know there's a song out that says, every day I'm hustling, but it's not about hustling every day. It's about surrendering. It's about that inner knowing, going within versus looking out. It's about the divine principles and trusting that when you do your part, source, creator, divine, infinite intelligence will always do its part. So take a moment to reflect. Are you aligned with your purpose? Do you know your purpose? Do you know the reason why you're here? The original intent of man, of human, the light man, the divine masculine and the divine feminine? Are you serving others? Are you trusting source, God, creator, infinite intelligence with your journey? If you can answer yes to any of these questions, you, my friend, you're already on the path to abundance. You're already on the path. You're already on the 3 planes, the spiritual, the physical, and the mental. So, lastly, in my closing, if this video resonated with you, share your journey in the comments, and remember to create the life you love and to live your dream. Let's continue this journey of remembering who we are and abundance together. I'm Angela Yee. Thank you so much for tuning in. Bye.